Bling got him own show. Check it out on YouTube. We must show you if we cook the rice and peas and not food. Aki, saltfish fried up, Bling and color low. Go watch his show and tell your friend them fit for like turn fried chicken, curry chicken, and them cook broad stew. If you want to learn to cook, then I Bling the fi go to the porridge, the soup, and them cook oxtail. Keep the link in the description if you want to know the Bling cook.
Yes, people, welcome back one more time again in my kitchen, is it? Big up to my subscribers, them out there. Big up to my fans, them out there, isn't it? Big up to the one them in subscribe to see him, isn't it? Today in my kitchen, I'm a baby Bling there. Say hello to the people.
Hello.
Yeah, man, I'm the boss there in my kitchen. Today the boss birthday, today the boss say one day and that video, you see it? So I say, alright then, might as well come in on my video then, you see it? So the boss just up today and coming on my kitchen today, isn't it? So today I'm birthday. And I'm celebrating it, isn't it? So I'm cooking some food today still. I don't know my son let me eat anything when me eat, isn't it? So today on my menu, I got some pork. Coming on the kitchen, people. Want me show you, man. Tell them how I have. So tell them so we have some pork here, so. You see me, we have some pork right here, so I wash up and clean up. You see it, people? So yeah, man, I wash it up well good with lemon, lime, and use some vinegar as well. So right now, I have some seasoning over here, so I'm going to start seasoning it up with and everything, and then after that I take on a step by step. You see me, I say I'm not just jumping at everything one. You see me? So right now I have some onion here, so I have some ginger, I have some garlic, and I have some rosemary, you see me? I'm going to cut up them there and I'm going to put it in the seasoning for seasoning up my meat, you see me? So I want to tune in and watch what I'm going to I'm going to take on a step by step and I'm going to show them seasoning. I'm going to use seasoning up my pork today, you see me? So I'm going to do some stew pork today and rice and peas from the menu today, you see me, people? So I'm going to start cut up my little bits and bobs here, so I'm going to use seasoning up the thing and then I'm going to show them the powder seasoning what I use. You see me? Everybody can use them seasoning what them want to use, but you don't know always tell us my kitchen and my kitchen and my cooking, you see me? So I'm going to take on a step by step. When I notice in my kitchen, I really measure things. I just go step by step, you see me? That's the best way to go about it, step by step. That means, yo, if it's fresh, you can put a little bit more seasoning to it, a little bit of salt, and flavor it up. So you know, just boom and just one bag of seasoning, is it? So that's what I'm going with people. I'm going to cut up them things right now, to drop in it, is it? And then I tune in and they can see what I'm going. So just tune in and go and watch what I'm going in my kitchen, is it? All of my things them wash up already and clean up, isn't it? So I never have to do nothing, I always make sure my things them wash up. So what I'll drop this in my bowl now. I have some pimento seed here so as well. But I mash up a few of them. It's good to mash them up now and put them in the food because you get the spice out of it in the flavor, isn't it? Some people just put in like whole and no problem putting like whole in it, but when you crush it, the spice come out quicker, isn't it? And you can taste the flavor of the spice. So what I do, I crush up a few bits of them on the table. And so I crush up a few bits of them, isn't it? And when we crush up and so all of the flavor then straight away them flavor they start opening at the pork, isn't it? Yeah. So I eat that, people. So what I'm do, I'm gonna get a spoon over here now. I have some paprika. I put a tablespoon in it, but I not put all it in. I take about half tablespoon in. Some paprika in there as well, yeah. I have two seasoning. I have some Maggi seasoning and I have some normal all-purpose. I put the two of them in it together, isn't it? So I take out a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of it so far, isn't it? I put in this and I use all a tablespoon of that. One about half tablespoon of black pepper in there. Good, me Jenna? Oh, yeah. I have some brown in here, so one about half of a tablespoon here as well. I'm gonna use it. Yes, about that. So what I'm do now, people, I'm start marinate now, seasoning them in the meat now. Is it me? I'm not use my hand today, is it me? Because the browning and all these things. Is it me? So I use a wooden spoon and I go and marinate the thing, is it? So yes, people, So right now I'm seasoning up my meat over here, so now you see it? Yeah man. So we might leave it still, you don't know. You could have marinated it from a little bit earlier and make it get a couple of hours and seasoning it properly, but I put it down for 10 minutes and just they can go and marinate it for a little bit, and then I come back to it and I tune in and I bake on the sour one. Over here so I have some peas, because I have the rice and peas today. I have some peas over here, so you see me? Coconut cream and everything there night already, you see me? So I just make it go and cook. I have it about an hour on the fire, so I just make it go and cook and then boom bam, season it up. I just show you how I season up the rice and peas to use it today, so just tune in and watch what I go on in the kitchen. You see, big up for myself. So what I do, I just go and leave the meat over here, so I go and leave the meat over here so they can go and marinate a little bit and then get back to it, isn't it? So yes people, show some cooking oil on the pot now, isn't it? Give my pork on like 10 minutes a while ago. Just soak up a little bit, you get me? So yeah. So what I'm doing, I'm just going to wait for the oil now to go on hot. So you don't want to put a whole heap of garlic and things like this, or some just drop a couple of pepper, about a couple of pieces of the garlic them out there. Make sure so you can know when it's hot, the oil well hot. You see me? So what I'm doing, I'm going to brown them, you know, you see me? I brown it, you see me, so you don't know. After I brown it, I fry them up for a little bit, let them get brown color, you see me, fry for maybe 10 minutes, you see me, and then I get brown up, and then after that, I cook it down, and then I show you what else I put on it again, you see me. So I just want to watch what I'm going to see that the oil get hot now, you see me. So you don't know, you can start dropping the meat now, and then go and burn up. Yeah man. The bar stay there so you know you get top up here. In the kitchen, sometimes you have to get prop up, you know, look how you have to flash on you, isn't it? You have to get burned, isn't it? I'm used to it, man. That's no problem. Just want the bar to stay over there, so you see? I prop up, whoa, couple top on me already. So yes, people, big up on yourself, you see? Yeah. But then I go and fry and get brown, isn't it? I fry them for a good 10 minutes, but then get brown up, isn't it? Yeah man, see all my peas over here, so I'll cook down. When I say my tune, you want to be cooking out so far, a piece of thyme and some tomato seeds I put in it so far. I cook up a bit more and bobs in it, isn't it? So yeah, that's what it start off, isn't it? So I just tune in and make it so I go on again, isn't it? And I just want to see oh, the amount of rice when I put in, the amount of water, because you have to judge the rice and the water, and you see? So yeah man, so that means you get the rice well sherry. So yeah man, so just a bit then I go and fry and get brown. So yeah man. Yes people, I have some season over here, some wash up and clean up a while ago, but for my rice and peas, what I do, I cut up a little piece off it to put on the rice and peas, and then I get back to with the meat, you see? So I have a piece of onion. See them I know, them I just bring out the flavour in our rice, you see? So I put that in my pot, you see? And the peas over here, so I put a piece of sweet pepper, I put a piece of sweet pepper as well. Let's bring out that flavour, nice flavour in our rice, isn't it? And I have 3 sweet pepper, red, green, and yellow. So now I put the whole 3 in the rice, isn't it? Yeah. Then I put a piece of the scotch bonnet, not too much. A little piece. So yeah. that man. So my peas cook now, you know, so I just make the flavor of the season them go and cook out in the now, isn't it? And then I come back to it. What I do as well, I put some butter in there, but I'm not ready for the butter yet, isn't it? So then I cover about that right now. So I'm going to go back over here. So I'm meat over here, so now. I last set this, I have a couple piece. This is my last set this, so I have a couple piece and I can take out now. Little bit then go and burn some more. So yeah, after this burn, then we tune in back and then we throw the rest of the season up. So the cook down this is it. So just tune in and just want what we're going on in the kitchen. Big up to myself out there. So now then I drop my pork down on the fire for a while ago. All of my season over here, so I have some thyme as well. Put my thyme on it. So I'm going to cut up all of my seasoning now, fuck up on it now. So just tune in and go on. So yeah, I'm cut up all of the seasoning and put on it now. So for the rice and peas over here, so all-purpose seasoning tonight, isn't it? Just give it a little bit more flavor to it as well. So I'm going to put about a tablespoon of all-purpose seasoning, yeah? So my rice and peas over here, so simmer down now. So I'm switch up the rice tonight, isn't it? And I put some butter in it in a second too as well. So I'm back over here, so I'm going to put my meat in there now. I'm looking more hard for a person at a food palette. So you don't know with my kitchen, I'm gonna really like measure my season and the first I'm gonna season as my go, isn't it? So now I put a tablespoon on it so far. Kick off the process of the cooking down bit. And then after I start cooking a little bit now, then I put some water on it now and then I start cooking down a little bit more half an hour and I cook down. Taste it again. Taste exactly what we need in it. At this minute now I put a couple more little bit and put more spices into it, isn't it? But just so they can go and cook down at the minute. So you may have some butter, I put a tablespoon of butter in there as well. The rice and peas over here, so now one bowl is about 3 tablespoons of butter in my rice. The peas over here, so isn't it? They got one cook out a little bit, and then taste it, and then I put add a little bit of salt to it as well, isn't it? So now I talk about the water right here, so yeah. So that's the process of the cooking up done, isn't it? So there's plenty more water I throw on it as well. So just tune in and watch what I'm going now. We're going to cover up this now. So you're going to cover it up now and make it go and cook, isn't it, people? So my pot over here so with the peas now. So I'm just going to put go and cook out tonight so more. Then I taste it. Put a little bit of salt tonight. We want that I need some black pepper. Want a tablespoon of black pepper on it. So yeah, rice and peas are gonna be flavorous, isn't it? So yeah, man. So I just wanna go and tune in when I get back. I'm gonna wash my rice. I'm gonna share the amount of rice I'm gonna put as well. So the amount of water in it as well. So I know as much amount of rice I have to wash, isn't it? So just tune in. I want to see what I'm going after. So big up on yourself. Yes, people, I put some salt in the peas and I just taste it a while ago. Put some salt and I put about a tablespoon of salt in it. So juice is the amount I have in there. Yeah, man, the amount of water. So make sure some rice is not too much, isn't it? So for this amount of water, I'm going to need more than about 2 cups of rice. just going to tune in and choke my rice and then I'm going to wash it and then I get back to it. You see? Out there. Throw in my rice a while ago, it's in the wash it up and throw it in my pot now, so you see it in the pot now. So right now, see it, make sure so you can see the rice soup when the water boil up, you see me? So you're not far from the water, you see me? You can't make it weird when there's a lot of water. That means the rice will get soft and soggy easily, you see me? So you know, so as soon as you put it in the pot, you make sure so you give it a minute, then you make sure so when the water start boil up, you stir it, that means that you want the bottom don't stick, you see me? So make sure it's not stick in at the bottom. So at this minute, it's on high flames, you know, so I just don't want the bottom to stick. So when as soon as I see it start boil up, and I start to see the oil in my bubble up through the rice, I turn down my pot. So I give it for the next 2 minutes, you see me, so far. So at this minute, you have to watch it, you see me? Make sure so the bottom don't stick. So it will go and bubble up. So the next 2 minutes, and then I come back to it, you see? Yeah, man. So you know, earlier on, you see me change my pot. You see me, come to do something more deeper, you see me? Because I'm choke, I change over the pot, throw a little bit more water in it as well. So see it there right now, people. So what I do, you know, I just leave it, make it go and cook. Come I have a couple more little bits and bobs that I have to put in it, you see me? So I just start making go and cook. So the rice over here, so you see it, so I still look on it again. And show some give it a spin kind of far from turning down at this minute. So you're on high flames at this minute, you see me, people? So soon as I see, boy, see it bubble up through the rice now. As soon as I see the rice water start go down, then I turn it down. You see me, go right to low. I'm just leave him, they can go and steam. And after that, you don't do no more turning up. You just leave him, they can go and steam by himself. You see me? Because after that, you start mash it up. So just leave him, they can go and boil a little bit. So next a minute or so, you see me, I come back to it. You see? So yes, people, so I say you don't really want to give it a long time. So you see now, so we have to give one more spin now. See it? I hit that. The rice up on top now. So the water, you have to a little bit of water and you have the rice on top. So you just need to do just turn it down now. Don't do no more spinning up, so you just turn it now and just leave it now. So just make it go and steam for 5 minutes. So yes, people, have a look at my rice and peas. Yeah, man, say the water dry out now. So when I do that, I use the fork now. Just make how I say you don't need to dig it up for me to show you for going. So this is the first dig up now. You see me, so I dig it up now, make it steam release and then steam a little bit more. You see it? So I don't need to throw no more water on it, you see me? So I just so they can go and steam it for the next 2 minutes. Next 2-3 minutes and I eat that, you see me? So yes, people, my rice and peas done over here, so you see me? So see it over there, so just leave me turn off the fire upon it. So yeah, the meat over here, so I'm going to get it on good 40 minutes worth of cook down so far, you see me? So yeah, man, I'm going to give maybe about an hour and a half worth of cook down, so far about 40 minutes gone out of it so far. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to taste it. See more and more seasoning, you might come here a couple bits and bobs we might put in there. You taste that so the flavor will go on. And want a little bit of seasoning. Good though. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now, people, I'm going to put some ketchup in it now. Reggae sauce now. Yeah, man. Reggae. So I have to start giving some sponsor and you see it. Yeah, man, some reggae sauce tonight. With a spoon, 1 full spoon or 2 tablespoons. So I put about 6 tablespoons on it. You see me? Reggae sauce tonight now. Yeah, man. I do, you know, I turn on my fire now and up on medium, you see me? So I just making go and cook now and the flavor then everything will start cooking, you see? So yes, people just been tuning back in a bit on the so I go on the kitchen, you know? So yeah, man, I eat that. So we get back tuning in a bit, you see? Big up on the side. Yes, people. We're going about an hour and 20 minutes worth of cook down now. This is the gravy met now, well rich. Yeah man, so the flavor look now, yeah man, beautiful. Taste it a while ago. Yeah man, it tastes well nice. So what I'm doing now, I have some butter bean. So I'm take out of the tin and wash off, isn't it? So I'm going to throw my butter bean in there now. So I'm going to give about next 20 minutes what I cook down. With the butter bean make a next flavor, isn't it? Working the butter bean everything. So yeah, I hate that. So I'm going to stir it up now. So I want butter bean and to crush it, is it? So I'm going to give it the next 20 minutes what I cook down. So I'm going to turn down the stove well low now, isn't it? Because you don't want to rush it, isn't it? Because I mean cook already, just a bit tender, so you just want to get it a bit nice and isn't it? So I'm just going to give it the next 20 minutes and then I get back to you people, isn't it? I'm going to cut up some sweet pepper a little bit to just get a little bit of garnish color over the night, is it? So yeah man, just tune in and watch what I go on. So yes people, yeah man, gone about hour and a half with a cook down now, isn't it? See it there? Yeah man, meat cook now, you know. I'm gonna test it a while ago. Yeah, see it there? Cook. So what I'm gonna do is I'll leave it for our next 10 minutes. I'm gonna test me, I cut up some sweet pepper pan. I cut it up a while ago to give it a little garnish. Yeah, now I give it the next 10 minutes now. And then we turn it off, is it? And then we share it out. So just tune in and watch what I'm going on in the kitchen, is it? Remember, subscribe to my channel, press the thumb button, press the bell button on to get notified when I drop my content first. Is it? You know, subscribing help, is it? So big up to the subscribers them as well. Manners and respect outside. Yes, people, I finishing touch this now. Yeah, steaming. Yeah man, beautiful. See that? Yeah man, I finished now. I share it all now. I want to see what I go on my dishes, you know. Beautiful sauce, is it? Rich and beautiful. Yeah man, tastes lovely too, you see? Baby Bling, the school man, you come back. You know you're busy though. Yeah man, you're back in the kitchen, you know what I mean? Big up yourself. Big up to your people and to those. So big up people. Alright then, so yeah man, I finish in touch that right now. So just tune in back. You know what I mean, a second, is it? Big up to my subscribers them out there, manners and respect, outside.
One Lord God. Yo, Bling. Yeah. Cook, we a cook. Cook, we a cook. Yeah. Cook, we a cook. Yo, Bling got the recipe book. Yo, Bling a cook long time. And I know we might do it, but him just a reach in a him damn prime. Right now we might make everybody know say this a thing time. So subscribe and click the right button now, watch it like right.